guys, welcome back to another episode of Brit and Butter Vids YouTube. Today's video is kind of going to be a little different than normal, but basically I have a plan to get the first ball. So there's a ball present in Fancy Furnishings, if you did not know, and basically it is a purple one with dots on it, and it contains a ball inside, because if it has those dots on it, you know it's going to be a ball. So if you've ever played Lumber, or if you played in the past, you know when you open up a ball, your ball has a number on it. That's how many people have opened it before you. Now, that means, like, I could open one ball and then another ball. And one ball could be, like, 2,500. The other one, 2,501. So it doesn't have to be the player that did it, but the ball that was open. So basically, in today's video, I will be explaining the odds of how to get the first new ball in the game, which is going to be a purple ball, I think. How to get the one with the number one on it. And then, secondly, I'm going to be showing you how to get it, basically. So, like, how to set it up, how to do all that stuff. First, we're going to look at your chance of getting the number one ball. To start things off, we have to look at how many people are playing Lumber Tycoon 2, which is 5,700 something. But this is going to be at midnight, so let's say around 4,000. Anyways, I live in this section of the world with Defaultio, which is in the U.S., which owns about 4.6% of the world population. So 4.6 divided by 4,000 equals 184. But that's not it, because now we have to see who in the server is a noob, non-noob, who can buy it, who can't buy the present, who doesn't know about the present. So we have to start by joining a couple servers and checking out the results. So the first server I joined, there's one person. It's a lot of money. So everybody, excluding me, is 4 people, so 1 out of 4, or 25%. The next server we found was 50%, because 2 out of the 4 people had enough money. In the third server, everybody had enough money, so there's no worrying. If you add all these up, it equals 175%, which divided by 3 is 58.3%, or just 50% to make things simple. Now, if we take that onto our big equation, 184 divided by 50 equals 92, which is basically 1% of you getting ball. So if you want that 1%, you need to learn how. Well, first things first, you gotta go to Fancy Furnishings to get your ball, because that's where they sell it. And they sell it for about $7,000. And if you want to get the first one, I recommend getting at least 3+ balls. Now, make sure that the slot that you bought your balls on is a small slot. So, for example, if it's over a data size of 1, it's probably not going to be that good, because it's going to take a while to load when you first join a new updated server. So, it's best to do a data size 1 rather than data size 6 or 3. Now, speaking of servers, you need to join a server that is pretty much new. So that's why a VIP server that I'm on now, is a very, very good idea, because you can load it up right at midnight. Takes about 2 minutes, and then you just load your base to get it. About 3 minutes, but I'll explain that a little later, how that takes a bit of time also. And that's another thing, you have to stay up till midnight tonight, Christmas Eve. So yeah, you can do it, but a lot of people just want to get a good night rest before Christmas. Anyways, it's going to be the Very Plum gift, as you see here in Fancy Furnishings. So you're just going to want to quickly buy a couple. Like I said, I recommend 3, because that means you could, like, if you fail one, or like if one rolls away or something, you have other ones. So I'm just going to do this and get back to my base. Once you're approaching your base, you're actually going to want to go to Wood R Us next, and you're going to want to buy a wire. So you may be asking, why a wire? Well, I'll explain in a sec. Basically, all you gotta do is go to the back of Wood R Us, where they sell the wires, and it's only a couple hundred, so you can afford 3 balls, you can afford a wire. And I'm sorry for talking really fast, I've just got a busy day ahead, and I need this video to be as compact as possible. Computer's also humming right now, so please just take a second to realize that, oh my god, I'm so very busy. Oh, okay, but anyways, once you get all the stuff back to your base, you're going to want to create an open area, kind of in the middle of your base, just like this. And now you're going to want to take the wire, open it up and make like a triangle shape or a square shape or just any sort of shape. And now once you have that, you're going to want to take each of your gifts, place each one inside this rectangular box thing. Basically, the reason why you're doing this is because once you open the ball, it can roll off your base. So you need to be very careful about it not rolling off and then you lose connection, because that happens. Yeah, you just want to take all precautions. So now once you have your things set up like this, pretend it's Christmas morning, I joined my VIP server or a random server that's updated. You can tell by checking the changelog. Usually it says gifts openable or something. Basically, you load up your base, you walk over to it, press EE, EE, EE on all these in a row. Then you see what numbers you got, and all balls will land in this collection bin area. They won't go out. So, if you are lucky enough to get number 1 or a low number, message me at Discord or in the comment section.